gentlemen, welcome to RwbRacing. We are live for race number 8 for the RwB SF 2020 Rolex series. Just going to let everybody know we are live, and they can let all of their friends know to listen to my stupid voice talk. All right, we just started quali about 1 minute 52 seconds ago, so these drivers are out running their fast laps for 10 minutes. And we will, that will set our grid for tonight's race. So, little backstory. I need to find out why my stuff is not working right. There we go. Okay. This is our East Division. This is race number 8. But on the books, it's only race number 7 for them. We had a mishap earlier in the season, so they will have one more race next Friday night at Kyoto to make up for a race previous in the season. The West Division, which races immediately after this division, it's actually their final race of the season for the division championship. And the top 7 drivers from that next race, or the point standings after next race, will determine who's going to the championship. These guys still have one more race after. So, it's going to be good times. So, currently, we have most of the teams here. We're only missing 2 drivers tonight. One driver from McLaren and one driver from Mercedes. However, Mercedes may show up tonight and to complete their team. So right now we're just going to take a look at all the drivers, kind of let them run their race. Got about 7 minutes left before we'll start this race. Vasco, my illustrious co-commentator, is going to be running a little bit behind. Personal life trumps race life. So when he gets here, he'll just pop in and say hello and join us. And then he and I will be racing against each other for the championship for the West Division later tonight. He actually leads me by 12 points. So if I can secure a win and he doesn't get anything above, I think, 5th place, it's going to be really close. So anyway, all right. So Dragon Eagle's out on track. Looks like he's got our fastest time already at 1:17.2. So let's see what he gets coming across the line here. And a 1:16.7. Yowza! Let's see what Rusty's. He's got a 1:17 in his bag. He just, I think he just went in and got some fresh tires. So he's going to come out and run a lap. Joey Cannoli is at a 1:17 and running in 3rd place. There's Kitchuation for Team Williams. Trology is our other Renault car. This is his first race in about 2.5 weeks or so. And, well, look who joined the fun. Hello there, Mr. Vasco Francisco. Welcome aboard, sir.
Hello.
Glad to have you.
Even though I am a little bit late, I have been keeping up with your live stream, which is actually doing really well right now. I don't want to interrupt as you were going through the running order there.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Thanks for having me, and sorry about that.
No, thanks for being here. I don't want to talk all by myself. I don't like to hear myself talk forever. So that's good. That's good. So, this is going to be an interesting race. This is a very technical track, and that turn 1, I think, is going to be the bane of everyone's existence. There's going to be a lot of havoc, I believe, that's going to happen on that corner. Late braking, people overdriving that corner. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think so. The last corner is actually going to be very crucial because you're going to want to get a good drive coming out of that last corner to take you all the way up into 6th gear, crossing the finish line. I've seen guys try to stick to the inside, but there are some guys who can actually make that overtake on the outside going into turn 1 and 2. Remember, the inside then becomes the outside lane into that nice little kink. So it's going to be very interesting what happens in the first few laps.
Oh, indeed. Indeed. You and I are going to be learning a lot about how this race goes along when we run head to head against each other in our final race tonight. You're going to make it, right?
Oh no, of course I am.
Perfect. I don't want
I'm
I
here
don't
to
want you
compete.
giving it to me. I need to earn that sucker. And I'm going to make you earn it as well.
No, of course. That's what's great about this championship is that it's literally going down to the wire,
Yeah.
and there's not too many championships that are like that. I think the way that you did the pointing system did work out pretty well, as well as the boost also helped because anytime one of us or any competitor really has had an issue, they haven't been really just out of it. They kind of still got a chance to use the pit strategy as well as their race pace to try to kind of get back into it and continue to fight for the top spots.
Indeed, indeed. I'm gonna let a little something out slip here for the people watching the stream. These racers aren't gonna get to hear it because they're busy driving on the track. I've already been designing out our next season. I have my tracks, I have the times, I have the laps, and they're going to be significantly longer races, and there are going to be 20 of them. But the points are going to be much closer, so that it'll make it a little easier for those of us with lives to be able to miss a race or two if we have to, and still have a chance to make some points up. So
Now,
I'm excited.
I know that in some sim racing leagues, they have, for example, a drop race or whatever, where you'd have, let's say, 14 races, but only the top 13 count. Is that something that you might still be thinking about for this season or the following season, or is it going to be if you miss a race, too bad, and keep racing?
Well, I haven't gotten
I'm
all
sure
the way
it's
through it. Like I said, I have it all kind of in the works. I'm actually looking at having an SF1 and an SF2 league, so we'll have kind of like an elite and a professional or pro-am type scenario.
That'd be interesting, sure.
So we'll see how it goes. We'll do some more talking about it later, but I figured I'd spill the beans a little bit that I've already got the tracks and the times and everything laid out for next season.
No, that's great. That leaves everybody excited to, looking forward to the next season, which, this is a very anticipated and very sought after league. So that's good to know that you already have some, some changes, in your mind, and that you're always going to be rejuvenating, if you will, the league and keeping it fresh.
Now, back to what we got on the track. We are almost done with qualifying in about 30 seconds. So let's see. I'm going to try to find us a driver that's close to the 30-second mark. It looks like Kituation might be who comes across the line last to... Nope. That would be...
It's going to be Trology.
Trology.
So I will write that down.
Yeah, if you don't mind. We'll let everybody know. Oh, I'm so excited for this season. This championship is going to be epic. It really is, I believe. We've got a lot of people riding on the bubble in each of these series. So...
Yeah, it really is coming down to
Trology thought he was done and he pulled over. He didn't realize he still had another lap to go.
He did end up putting a very quick time though.
A 1:19.555, so it puts him in fifth.
Okay, sorry. What ended up happening was, is it fifth? I just realized that my times are all messed up because I came in late.
Yeah, now he just moved down to sixth. So I can't really stop the quali because of him. So let's just see how everybody's doing on the track.
It's basically going to be at the 11:15 mark.
So there, Joey's done. So he's going to pull over, I hope. Yep. So Joey's pulling over. Rusty is
not on a fast lap.
Yep, he's not. So it looks like we are ready to start this thing. If you want to give everybody the heads up, I'm going to go ahead and nab a picture of the starting order just to make sure we don't lose track of it. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what these guys can do. They still have another race after this, but that Team Alpha, this is gonna seal their deal. If they both can podium here, I hate to say this to you, my good friend, but they may have a chance of being the constructor champions over your Team Ferrari if they podium this race.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. But
It's
it's
gonna be
it's
close.
consistent. They've had both drivers have been consistently on the podium, if not slightly off of it, and so it's definitely well deserved. Um, it was really, in a way, I felt like it was between Renault, Haas,
Yep. Oh shoot! I need to start
Alpha,
this
and
race.
Ferrari. Yeah,
We'll get back into some of this while we're going through the race. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and start this puppy,
and
and
remember
looks
to
like everybody's here.
remember to exit the live feed and wait for the countdown. Otherwise, you have to exit later.
Yep. I am sitting here waiting
Except
for
for
it to
us.
come back up. Okay, let me in. There we go. All right. Well, here we go. Dragon Eagle starting on pole with Joey Cannoli in 2. Rusty, Cupcake, Kituation, Trology, and Spider Team. So here we go. Let's get this party started.
Waiting for the lights. And lights are off. Oh, not a very good start by Joey Cannoli. And as Rusty gets on the gas a little excited, he almost spins out. But nice and clean into turn 1 so far. Dragon takes the lead. So at the moment, we got Rusty, the Kituation, Cannoli, Cupcake going under the inside of Cannoli. Let's see if he does anything with that. And then we got Trology and Spider Team. Ooh, Spider Team gets into the back.
What just...
Trology.
He did. Did Trology recover? He sort of did, and then hit the wall.
Yeah.
All right, Spider's waiting for him.
Waiting, yeah.
All right, well, that's unfortunate, but that puts Dragon out front. He's been fast. I've been watching him in practice. He's consistent. He's quick. He's going to be hard to catch in this race. I think Rusty and Cupcake and Joey have their work cut out for him.
Yeah, I think the name of the game of this race is going to be tire wear because because it's a lot of high-speed corners. The fronts are going to take a beating. So whoever can nurse those front tires might be able to have something in the end.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, it looks like Cupcake's repping a new livery today.
He is. He was actually... So he's got... The Alpha team are repping 2 different liveries. One of them is for kidney disease, which I believe it's his mother or father that has that. And then
that's what he has in the front of his car.
Yep, and then the other one is for his dad. So it's for his parents. They both have I forget what it is, but he posted something on RwbRacing's Facebook page, and you can find links to that on RwbRacing.com. We have a live feed from the fan page on the site, so you can go and take a look at that.
And in the meantime, Cupcake just moved up into 3rd place with a beautiful move onto Kituation on the inside.
Oh, nice.
Third 4. And now Kit just also Cannoli getting by. Kit, I believe, is going to be playing a nice safe race. He is also one of the people who are on in the realm of getting demoted, or rather not making it to the championship, I should say. But it looks like Winkle didn't show up today.
Oh, look, he just went off the track. Who was that?
Oh no, that was Cannoli.
That was Cannoli. Oh no.
Ran a little wide and got pushed off track.
Let's go see what happened. Why am I in a replay? I didn't want to do replay. Stop replaying. Let me go see what Cannoli happened to Cannoli. Oh, he just went off into the grass. That's all. All right. Well, he's back in the realm.
Just carried a little bit too much speed and didn't close the corner enough.
Everyone's still pretty close together. I mean, from last to first is only 6.7 seconds. So, and Trology laid down a 113. We knew that was going to happen during during the race. We get some fast laps out there.
Yeah, that's for sure. And looks like GT driver or G8 GT driver and Dragon Eagle are starting to pull away. They're starting to get about a 3 second gap, just shy of 3 seconds from Cupcake. But Cupcake's not going to isn't going to let that open up. He's going to try and push now as much as he can to close that gap. And while at the same time, we'll be bringing everybody else into play.
Yep.
And look at that, Cannoli's already back onto the tail of Spider Team. So
Yeah, that's not a guy you got to watch out for him. We mentioned this last week after last week's race. He is the only driver in either division that has podiumed every single race in his division. That is pretty impressive. That is consistency, right? I don't know how he does it, but he does it, and he does it well.
Yeah, he's been definitely. That's the great thing about Joey is that he's been extremely consistent. Not only has he been consistent, but he's also been slowly working away at improving his front tire wear, which it's not something that's easy to do. I mean, it's so easy for us, myself, yourself, to give people hints or advice on how to steer better or how to manage your tires. But at the end of the day, this is something that you have to break habits that you've created and create trust with the setup that your team gives you. So power to him because he's been putting a lot of work and it's been showing.
Now, I just noticed that it looks like Cupcake is knocked about 0.2 off of Rusty's lead. Not a big difference, but he's working that car. He is trying like crazy to get there. Oh, 3 wide coming into turn 1. What's going to happen? Everyone gets through clean. Oh, I thought I saw some real dangers going on there.
Yeah, it did look like Spider Team was about to get everybody on the inside, but he decided to back off, and he was going to save that move for another day.
Yep. I'm going to change to a different camera view just to get some cool camera angles on the cars.
And here comes Kit, about to go onto the outside into this turn. Oh, backs off. He decides that's not a very good idea.
Okay, I just decided I do not like that standard view. I'm going to go back to what I know and love. So it looks like Dragon, he still has just pretty much an even 2 seconds on Rusty there. And Rusty's got opened up a little bit on Cupcake, and I'm not sure if Cupcake is maybe feeling the pressure with Trology right behind him and that whole gaggle of cars right there. I see Trology. Let's go on board with Trology. He was using up some of his overtake. He's got somebody right beside him. Everything's looking okay so far. Joey can only ride on there. Oh, what happened?
Put down a marker and go back about 8 seconds.
On who?
Situation
Okay.
just went in for turn 1. Unfortunately, it was a mistake on his own, but the pack left him. He'll catch back up, but
Oh yeah, he went way too fast in there, didn't he?
Yeah, and then he got sideways. Joey unfortunately had contact with him, but
let me take another look at that from his point of view. Coming out of the final corner, he's at 200 miles an hour.
Ooh,
oh, he didn't even brake till after the 50 board, and he was just way too hot in there. Luckily, everybody kind of got through there okay. It seemed.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that the incident that happened between him and Joey wasn't something that, it was something out of Joey's control. It was, he was already kind of spinning. I guess he locked up under braking, and then Joey had nowhere to go but into him.
Yep. Now, quick question. I don't know if you were watching or not while we were doing the replay. I noticed Cupcake has dropped a full 2 seconds further behind Rusty. Did he have an incident or go off track or something that you saw?
No, it's just the way that they're battling. He's kind of going cautious into certain corners, so he's not able to carry the corner speeds that he wants to. As somebody gets onto the inside of him, and then he kind of has to back off. Otherwise, he's going to collide.
Okay.
But now that it's Team Alpha Team Alpha 3 and 4, they should start pulling away.
Yeah, they work together really well. That's what they do.
Yeah, and at the front, Dragon Eagle's maintaining roughly a 1.7 to 2 second gap between Rusty, which is healthy at this point of the race.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, they both got about the same amount of tire wear, same amount of fuel. Let's see if they pit at 10, 12, or the 14 lap, and see what kind of pit strategy they're going to carry.
Let's see. Trology has passed Joey. Yeah, he passed Joey Cannoli. Actually, I think they were already there. And Joey's making a move. And he gets in front of him. He's on the outside. Oh, made the pass. Wow. I want to go back and take a look at that. Nope, that is not what I meant to do. Hold on, I meant to mark it. Let me go back and see this pass on turn 1. Nope, he just stayed on the inside corner. Alright, way to go. Alright, what kind of action we got going on?
There's a huge battle here for third place at the moment between Cupcake, Cannoli, and Trology. At the moment, Spider Team is kind of just hanging back. He's watching Trology kind of make these moves on Joey, and I think he's just kind of waiting to see whatever happens and just collect positions, which is a smart play at the moment.
It is a smart play.
Yeah, Trology's being a little too aggressive too early in the race. He probably feels like he has pace, but at the moment you're not really helping yourself.
Well, I think he's just made the move.
Yeah. But Joey's probably going to go right back at him on the outside.
Yeah, let's see here. And sure enough, Trology overshot the corner. And he just lost 2 positions that way. And Kitch, I think, is just passing him now. Oh, Kitch is right there, and he's going to make the move.
Yeah, he's going to slot right back in behind him.
Oh, Trology goes right off the track. Alright. Man, everyone is still really close together. Except P1 and 2, they've still kept a pretty good lead out there. Now, it looks like Cupcake's knocked about a second off. Almost a second and a half off that lead that Rusty had over him.
Yeah, the last 2 laps, Rusty's run an 18 flat. And Cupcake's run about 17.6. So right there is about your second that he's made up just on those 2 laps alone.
Now I'm looking at Rusty and Cupcake. Rusty's used up his tires a little bit more, but Cupcake's used up more fuel, but has a little bit better tires. So I'm curious to see how this is going to play out when it comes pit time. Because
to me it looks like it's their brake balance situation. I think Rusty's probably running a lot more forward bias on the brakes.
It looks that way.
Yeah, and I think Cupcake's running more to the rear now. Obviously, he's running out his engine straight to the red line because he is trying to catch. He doesn't want these 2 guys to pull away. If they do, he knows that just out of sheer talent, they have enough pace to just keep pulling away and keep pulling away. He's got to get close. Otherwise, you can't force them to make a mistake that way.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So it'll be interesting. With the fuel situation, Dragon actually has a little bit more than Rusty. Just slightly more. So if they go for a full stop to full, both of them, Dragon should come out ahead of Rusty. And he'll certainly come out ahead, and Rusty and Dragon will certainly come out ahead of Cupcake because he's got less fuel. But Joey Cannoli has significantly more fuel than all of them, so he may, if he pits with them, he might come out I'm going to say he's going to come out in P2 or P3. He's going to make up some time in the pits.
Yeah,
my opinion.
Doing a He's been doing a great job maintaining or saving fuel. He almost had it feels like he
Okay,
almost
look at
had
that. Trology went in early. See how that works for him. Looks like he's done a full stop. He's got new tires. And he's filling that sucker all the way up. Get that go-go juice. Yep, he has full stopped that one. So, now everyone else is going to pit, and he may have just started everyone's thoughts. I know Spider Team's going to pit. His fuel light's blinking like crazy. Kituation, he's down to an 8th. And Cupcake's flashing. They're all going to be coming in here in just a second.
Yeah, the only person who's actually in a good position when it comes to fuel is Joey, and that does give him some leeway because he can either go for an extra lap or he can pit with everybody else and come out in front.
Yep.
So he's got some cards that he can play at this moment.
All right, so let's see. Is Dragon staying out? He does. And Rusty stays out. He's going to throw one more lap down on that tank. And in come the Alphas.
And Kitch stays out.
Yep. So it looks like the Alphas and Spider Team have all come in.
Look at that, 20% more fuel than his teammate and competitor. That is unbelievable. That's great.
I know. He's going to come out way ahead of him on this if they do a full stop. Spider Team was out of gas.
I think he's going to come out ahead of Trology at this point.
Oh, Trology's already out. Oh, I see. Nope, Trology just went by in the corner, I see.
Now, Trology's going to have the speed difference here, the advantage coming out of the pit. Yeah, so he comes out in front of Cupcake, but just behind Joey. That was a great pit stop by Joey.
Yeah. Now, what's going to happen is Rusty and Dragon still have to come in, and I think with the amount of time that Joey saved in the pits and the boost that he's going to get coming out on track, he's going to close that gap on Rusty and Dragon pretty well, because he's going to have that boost back there and the fresh tires, and he had way more fuel than these guys did when they go into their pits. So in they go. All right, Dragon's in, Rusty's in. All right, so that's going to bring everybody around. So let's keep an eye on Joey. Joey's coming around the final corner, heading for the start-finish. This is going to be interesting.
This is going to be tight.
Oh, and here they're starting to roll out of the pits. Nope, are they? Yes, yeah, they are. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna come out just ahead of Joey.
Mate, yeah, just.
Or by barely anything, but Joey's gonna have, I believe.
Joey comes out in P2. Look at that. What? That's why he gets on the podium.
Rusty goes in second, comes out fifth. Unfortunate.
Yep. It was that fuel saving that Joey was doing. I don't know. He was playing it smart. That is for sure. What a move. He went from 5 to 2. What? Yeah, that was great.
Ridiculous now where, no offense to the guys ahead of him, but if Dragon Eagle keeps pulling away, he now has 3 quick guys who he has to try to get through.
Yep.
In order to keep up with Dragon. And Dragon's already started to pull away. Not by a lot.
1.4, yeah. There's a whole gaggle of cars right there waiting, coming across start finish. Wow, look at that. Way to go, Joey, right? Way to go, Team Alpha right there in 2 and 3. Oh, Cupcake makes a move on the inside and just steals the spot, right? Just muscles his way through his teammate. Wow, what a move. Oh, Rusty!
No.
What happened there?
We're going to want to check that out.
Yeah, let's go check that out. Oh, I'm going to have to go back a little further to catch that one. Okay. Let's go see what happened there. Okay, coming through turn 1. He's doing good. Comes out there. And he just got himself on the turns and got a little bit of the grass. and got a
Oh,
little sideways all by himself.
There was no bump to help him with that little turn, right?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah,
No
because I
bumps.
know that place.
Trology was
is a
right
little.
there, but he didn't touch him from what I could see.
Yeah, it's a tricky corner. It's easy to, once you get two wheels on the inside of the curb, it kind of naturally wants to spin your car around.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh.
Contact between the Kitch and Spider Team. Kitch is giving back the position. And now Rusty is up into fourth.
Let's go see what happened there with Kitch. Oh, okay, that was...
Yeah, he didn't see him.
He did not see him.
Yeah, he tried to get onto the inside and Spider Team was
Let me take one more look at that really quick. So coming out of turn one, he's got Spider Team there, right next to him. Spider Team comes inside, taps him just a little bit. Oh, that was mostly an accident. Spider Team unsettled his car a little bit, and then I think he just lost a little bit of control on the his car and kind of swerved a little bit. I don't think he was doing that on purpose for certain. These drivers are too professional for that.
No, that was never in question.
Yeah. Let's see, we are 15 laps in, so we are past the halfway mark, or this will be the halfway mark, 15 of 29. And Dragon has just dominated this race from the very beginning.
Cupcake has been smart to just slot in right behind him.
Yep, he's keeping up with him. He's dropped that 1.5 to a 1.2 in turn
Rusty
one.
makes a move into turn one, turn two, and now he's up into third place. Just
Oh,
ahead of Joey.
barely. Let's ride on board with Joey and see what it looks like following this guy down a track. Oh, he's right with them. Watching the brakes. He slows down. Takes the turn. Oh, Trology just goes right inside of him. Whoa, that was close. And Joey lost 2 spots. Kitchuation and Spider Team got by him on that.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
That's unfortunately what Rusty needed. Just a little bit of breathing room so he can finally settle down and start chasing the top guys.
Meanwhile, the gap is down to 1, or was for a second. Cupcake is there. He's in the slipstream. He's close enough. He should be able to pull in on him, and it looks like he's just out of the... He's there. His 6th gear is winding out, so he has got to his slipstream. That has got to make Dragon Eagle uncomfortable to see that Alpha behind him.
Yeah, and it looks like at the final turn, there was an incident between Spider Team and the Kitchuation. The Kitchuation has just parked it.
So did Spider Team.
Yeah.
They both did. What's happening? Are they going to go anywhere? Are they going to yell at each other and chat somewhere? Oh boy. I'm not sure what's happening here. They're still both sitting there. Did something happen to... They don't even have gaps. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. Yeah, I wonder what's going on there.
Alright, well, anyways, the battle for third place is still hot here going into turn one, turn two. And Cupcake is maintaining a 1.5 second deficit or gap to Dragon.
Oh, Trology's right there with Joey. He's putting the pressure on Joey. He's just waiting for that mistake. This battle for 4th place is intense. They are wheel to wheel in almost every corner, it seems.
And it looks like the kitchen just left.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. Man, this battle for fourth is... oh, and Joey gets a little sideways, opens the room, and Trology sneaks through. Whew. Back and forth, these two today, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and
no,
Joey goes around!
Again. Oh, no.
No, Joe, no, get out of the grass. Oh, his car won't go. Drive, car, drive.
And Trology jumped into the pits, taking advantage of that.
That's a really good move. He's going to give him some fresh tires. He's not going to have to spend too much time with gas. Joey stays on track.
And it should pop him up right in front of Joey again. Yeah, here he comes.
Yep. He's actually going to definitely be in front of Joey and have fresh tires and fuel. That's a pretty good strategy. Here they come. Oh, it's a drag race coming out of pit lane. Joey's right there. He's right there. Oh, man, that's close. All right, well, Trology just needs to be patient because he knows he has the fuel and tires that Joey doesn't. So he's going to get that space back when Joey goes in. So... all right, how's everything else looking here? Dragon's pulled about a half a second on Cupcake. Maybe Cupcake's just kind of hanging back a little bit, let these next 10 or 11 laps?
So basically what's happening is from Sector 1, or at the end of Sector 1 and through Sector 2, Cupcake has a little bit more pace than Eagle in the middle section, but I believe Eagle is fuel saving at the moment, because he's almost got half a tank of fuel while Cupcake is approaching the the 1 quarter. And Cupcake is really pushing, but G8 GT Driver and Dragon Eagle are both kind of just conserving at the moment.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now, Rusty just ran a purple sector right there. So, conserving, he is not. I think he's trying to, maybe he was, and now he's trying to lay it on now that he knows he's coming, he's getting a little less fuel in his tank, a little lighter on the car.
Yeah, this is getting very interesting up here.
Okay, we lost another driver. Where is Joey Cannoli?
Oh, we lost Joey, that's right.
What is going on with this race?
It looks like he backed out because he wasn't kicked out of the room. He's still in the lobby.
Okay. I have a feeling that there will be some helmets flying and wheels rolling in the pits when this race is over between some drivers. I'm not sure which ones. I'm sure we'll hear about it in the news.
Yeah. It's
Look at that.
You're definitely gonna want to bring some body armor to the post-race press conference.
Yeah, probably.
There will be chairs flying.
Now Rusty is creeped up in there, about half second behind Cupcake. So I think he's just waiting, being patient, which this guy is a master of patience. On the track, that is. All right, Trology's out, Spider Team's out. Spider Team is a lap down, so he won't be. I don't think he'll be a contender here right now, but it looks like he's going to pull a 5th place out of the deal. So all of these drivers are going to have a really good chance at being in the, as it stands, of being in the championship. So we shall see how it goes. Any word from any of the pit crews from your side of things anywhere? Have you any on your scanners or on your?
So far, nothing's really come up. And to tell you the truth, I'm kind of scared to go beyond a certain point in the pit wall. So I'm just gonna stay safely up here in this building, looking down,
Yep,
and I
indeed.
guess we'll deal with that later. But at the moment, I'm just kind of admiring how, for lack of a better word, the way uh, Rusty is just, he's a true predator when he's on the racetrack. He takes his time. He calculates exactly what he's doing. He has both one and two in front of him. He has no rush. There's still 7 laps to go and one more pit stop. So at the moment, I think he's biding some time. He's seeing where everybody's quicker, where he's not, and I think he's planning his attack.
Yep. Now, at the look of things, Cupcake's gonna need to pit. His light's on. So let's see, is he gonna pit this time around? Is he gonna stay out? And he goes. All right. And Dragon goes in too. Look at that.
Yeah, and Rusty stays out, but he goes for the lead.
Yep. Now, he'll have to pit next time around because he does not have the fuel to make it all the way to the end of this race. I don't care how much fuel saving he does.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
So maybe he's just looking for that clean track to put just another 1.5 seconds on him before he goes in the pits, perhaps. Trology stayed out. Trology has all the fuel. He can make it to the end of this race.
Correct. Yeah, he's
interesting.
Ready.
Oh, but he doesn't come out in front of them. But he's closed the gap. He's only 3 seconds behind now. Cupcake. He's got to go through the next sector so I can see his time behind the leader. It says 19 seconds. That I guess that might be right.
Yeah, I think Rusty's gonna have to go into the pit now. If he doesn't go into the pit now, the pace that Dragon has, he's basically going to.
Oh yeah. Well, that and his tires are shot and he's almost out of fuel. Is he gonna go? This is your chance, buddy. There he goes. All right. So in Rusty goes.
Yeah, so Rusty had about an 11-second lead on Dragon before this, on the last pit stop. It's down to about 9 seconds, so let's see what happens.
Rusty's still in there. Dragon's already past the start finish.
Dragon and Cupcake are going to come out ahead of Rusty. Yeah, because they're alongside each other in the pit now. Yep, Cupcake's going to come out in front.
Look at that. Yep. Now, don't underestimate good old Rusty there. That guy knows how to close the gap. He's only 4 seconds off the leader with 6 laps to go. So, I don't think, unless Dragon Eagle makes a mistake, I don't think Rusty can catch Dragon, but he's definitely going to be able to put Cupcake down if he needs to.
Yeah, at the moment, you know what? He already closed up the gap.
Yeah, he did.
Throw it.
And then he goes around. And Trology comes and steals 3rd spot. The podium is now changed.
Just as I was about to say, throw out any predictions because Rusty's about to take the lead. And basically, foot in mouth.
And he was on his own. He didn't, there's nobody around him. I wonder if he just caught a little bit of the grass.
Yeah, he got a little excited. He pressed, he was low gear. It was a high torque band area, and he just spun it right around. Unfortunately. But, there's still, 4 laps to go. He'll definitely close this up in a second. Especially once Cupcake starts to put some moves on Dragon, because he's starting to get close enough where by the end of turn 1 he will be able to make a move.
Yep. Now, Trology has closed up the gap on Cupcake by about 1.5 seconds. That boost is giving him just what he needed to catch up to him. His last lap was a 1:13. So he's definitely going to get there, and he's closer. Now he's down to only 3 seconds.
Yeah, and there's only 4.25 seconds between 4th and 1st place.
Yep. Now Rusty is right there with Trology. I think he'll be able to get around him with the slipstream and the boost. He'll be there.
He's still conserving the overtake at the moment. Rusty is. Ooh, beautiful.
Rusty makes the move. What a move.
That was masterclass. At the very last second, he pulls up in the inside, takes the inside line, leaves Trology no response to be given.
Yep.
And
he's not holding back though. Trology's like, nope. Oh, and he goes wide. Okay. Whew. 3.5 laps to go, and these guys are duking it. Ow!
I don't know if my heart could take this.
Trology's right there. He's not giving Rusty anything.
Let's go into the first person view here of Rusty, and just let's follow him around for a couple laps. Just watch the way he attacks these guys here.
Oh, in car?
Correct. Yeah. Let's go in car.
We're in there.
And let's just stay quiet just for a couple seconds here.
Sure.
Just to give
a moment of silence.
As he gets into the overtake, we know what he's thinking now.
Boom. Look at that. See ya, Cupcake. Oh, Trology goes way off the track and into the wall. Oh. Sorry for no moment of silence.
So that's 2 down. Now all he has is 1.3 seconds to eagle with about 2 3/4 of a lap to go.
Oh, Trology goes off track again. I'm still riding on board with Rusty. I'm looking out his back window. Well, if the car had a window. Oh, Cupcake's right there. Right there. Ooh. And here comes Trology, who overshoots again. He is driving so hard trying to catch these guys. He knows this is the last couple laps.
He is.
Cupcake is right there.
Nice and calm. Cupcake, gets a little bit on the power, gets onto the grass. Unfortunately, that's going to leave it open for Trology to make a move into turn 1. And now both Rusty and Dragon Eagle are both using up the very little overtake that they have left. They know that this is the last couple laps. This is basically going to be the race.
Yep. Rusty's got just a little bit left. Same with Dragon. Same with Cupcake. Trology's got half his overtake left. He needs to put that stuff to use now. There it goes. He's on it. And here he goes to get Cupcake on the straight. Nope, doesn't quite pull it off.
This is an amazing battle we got going on here.
Yes, this battle for third is just heating up. Renault is trying to get both podium spots. Trology needs to ease on there. He still has plenty of overtake. If he stays close to Cupcake going into the last corner, he should be able to get him on the straight. Cupcake has next to nothing in overtake left. Okay, stay in there, Trology. Now on the gas. There he is. He's on the overtake. Yeah, and he's about to make his move.
The top
there he goes.
At the moment got nothing left to defend with overtake.
Look at him go. There he goes. Oh, he's not able to pull it off. What's he... Okay, let's see. Cupcake is going to just outbrake him. Oh, no! Trology gets into the grass. Oh, well, that was that.
Yeah, just couldn't keep it together, unfortunately.
Yep.
Now the battle here is for second place.
Yep.
Rusty takes a nice defensive line, closed the inside line, so that way Cupcake couldn't get over under power. And now let's see how he does this here. Dragon Eagle, at the moment, it's really his race to lose with a 1.3 second gap. Cupcake still has a chance to steal that second
there it is, there it is, there it is, there's the move! Oh, what a move! What a move! Oh, but Rusty pulls it right back. He just, and Piano's right there. Or Trology's right there. Oh! And Trology's making moves. Oh, everyone's making every move that they can. Alright, Trology's making a move. He's going to try to outbrake him in the last corner. He doesn't do it. On the gas. He's got all the overtake in the world left.
Last chance. It's his last chance here.
Cupcake's on his overtake. He's going to use the rest of it. But Piano's
Oh,
going to...
might just
Go, Piano!
so
Go, go,
close.
go, go, go!
Oh, one,
Wow!
two, three, four, respective.
What
Dragon Eagle,
a race!
Messi, Cupcake, Trology, and Spider Team.
That was
Wow,
great. That
that
was
was
amazing.
intense.
I did not think Cupcake was going to be able to hold off Trology with that the overtake, but he had just enough.
Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. Like, there was a big part of this race. Like, I just had no words for it. It was such a spectacular race. There's so much going on. This is the sort of stuff commentators love, but unfortunately, I was not equipped to actually do this race justice. This was a beautiful race.
Wow, that was something else. Now, Spider Team's just come across the line to finish it off for 5th position. What a race. You know what this calls for, don't you?
Oh, I definitely do.
We need to have a little interview chat with our victor here. He gets the clean race, the pole position, and the victory. Let me go invite him into our room really quick and give him a little interview. See if he'll come down from the Champagne Tower and have a chat with us here. Oh yes, very good, very good. Whew, man alive, that was so great. That last lap was pretty great, spectacular.
I'm still lost for words, to completely be honest. That was an amazing race.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And now this was technically their penultimate race, so there is still one more.
There is.
Hey,
Hello.
Dragon. Before we start this interview, can you quickly just go to your party screen, your party settings, and make sure you allow sharing of audio?
We want to make sure people can hear you
Party
if we're
settings.
interviewing you.
Yeah, and then once it opens up our party room, just below.
If it's
just
correct,
above chat.
it's shared now.
Okay, so it's always shared. Perfect.
Yeah, always.
What a
Yep,
race,
it's working.
man!
I can
How
hear him on the
did you?
stream.
Yeah, how intense was that for you? For us, I mean, I was speechless for a lot of times. It looked like you had great pace, but not only did you have good pace, it looked like you also had a great idea or a great ability on how to maintain a buffer between your competitors. How was that race for you?
Uh, First in it, thanks to my teammate who kept me informed between the gap behind me, and the crew chief who designed this pit strategy that worked out great. It was all about tire control. Change my brake balance in the race to keep my front tires correct. But it was intense. Seeing the gap get closer and closer and closer, and then bigger, closer, bigger.
Yeah, well, there's a reason it was getting bigger and closer and bigger. You should have seen the battles going on behind you. It was so fun to watch. That battle for 3rd position was just back and forth between all of them. It was pretty spectacular. You're gonna definitely want to go back and watch the replay of that race.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it because the only thing I was seeing was the gap switching between 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 1 second, 2 seconds.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, I need to get my braking points, get my lines, and as long as I keep driving my lines, it's gonna be okay.
Yep.
And it did.
It did, and it did it wonderful. So congratulations, my friend. Welcome to a nice podium 1st place win right there. That'll look good for your points. That'll clinch you into the championship race for sure. So congratulations, and you go ahead and go on back and let the ladies keep throwing stuff at you, and go cheer with your teammates and your crew, and we'll see you next time around. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, Vasco, once again, what a race, right? So
Unbelievable race.
Whew.
Yeah,
I got
so we're
goosebumps.
that obviously seems like it would be provisional results. I mean, we're gonna have to verify what happened on track a few times, but considering the guys the left the race, I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, we'll have to go to race direction, see what goes on. But other than that, I mean, that was a great race. It was it was very close quarters. It's a very hard track to pass on. So, I mean, even though there were some incidents here and there, I feel it could have been much worse. That's just a testament to how good everybody's been improving. And, I can't wait actually for the next race, which is, I believe, next Friday at Kyoto.
It is. It is. So, well, wonderful. All right. Well, that will conclude our broadcast session for this race for RwB Racing's SF1 2020 Rolex Series, race 8 of the East Division. Of course, they have their makeup race on Friday next week, so come back and tune in and take a look at that. I will not be commentating that race. I will be unavailable that day, so Vasco Francisco will have a guest commentator commentating the race. We don't know who that guest is yet, but it'll be a surprise for everyone. So, and Vasco, I look forward to racing you in about a half an hour
Yes.
and putting it out on the line, man. Good luck. We're friends right now, and in about a half an hour, I don't want to see your car anywhere on the track near me.
I think we're both thinking the exact same thing.
Yep.
All right, Chris.
All right. Have a good one, buddy.
You too.
Bye.